All right, what's up?
You gotta tell us.
You got a question?
What happened to Bishop?
Bishop, he had a sprained thumb. That well, he had some torn ligaments in his thumb, so he got his thumb operated on today, this morning, but he will be back within a week.
Oh wow! You hear that? Because you have a cat by the guess.
Yeah.
So now you had it for a while.
When he did it doing something real.
So in a week, I expect that to be off.
Yeah, right. You got it.
Is that something that's been bothering him for a while, or something he just did recently?
He just did yesterday morning, I believe.
What do you think about Varine's performance today, coming back? Shane?
So, he wasn't 100%. He's still feeling his way through a little bit. He's still got a little bit of a bruise in his lower leg. You know, he's just trying to do what he can do, but he wasn't 100%.
Were you satisfied with how the quarterbacks handled the situations today? Because I remember the other day you got on Kevin a little bit for throwing the ball out of bounds.
Actually, all the decisions were pretty good. We should have got one of the receivers should have gone out of bounds with 8 seconds to play. We had to burn a timeout. That was not good.
How many timeouts did you have on the sequence? You're talking about Jeremy down here, right?
One.
Only one? Okay.
Yeah. Should have gone out of bounds, right? Yeah. Yep.
So is Beam the defensive lineman there?
Well, we're checking it out. Well, no, for goal line.
Okay.
You know, putting him in there for goal line, another big body in the middle there. I think he did good. Everybody was screaming and yelling. He must have been doing something.
He's big enough for it.
Yeah. Indicates something.
What happened to Java today? He was out for a couple of minutes.
We just let him rest.
All right.
We had some backs back today, and he'd been taking most of the load. And so Tracy came back, and Shane came back. And so we just decided to rest him.
About Worrell? Kind of
Roy
took
has
out
an
for a while.
abdominal strain.
Is that any serious at all? Or?
I don't know. Those things are kind of weird. You know, you never know how long they're going to keep you out because even though it may be something kind of small, it's pretty debilitating as far as moving and twisting. But we'll see.
You mentioned Sean Young the other day. Just everything that guy has been through. How happy are you to see that producing after all?
It's great. It really is. To see a guy who's been here so long and really has been plagued by injuries most of his career to stay healthy. And not only that, the consistency. You know, you can tell that he's really comfortable with what he's doing, and the consistency level that he's playing with is really nice to see.
He said that he wasn't sure he wanted to try repetition. Is that something that you counted him on a lot, or would you just let him make his own decision?
No, actually, that was his own decision.
Yeah.
Do you expect either of the quarterbacks to establish themselves as the starter before the first game, or is that just going to be kind of a work in progress?
Well, we'll see if someone separates themselves. Right now, it kind of goes back and forth, you know, and so really to see who establishes himself in the next couple of weeks. And if not, we'll make a decision on who's going to take the first reps and then play from there.
In the best of all worlds, would you like to have an established guy, or could you play a...
No, I think that's nice. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the two-quarterback system usually. But, you know, we're going to have to, it would be nice if someone would separate themselves, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Do each one have a specific quality that you like?
Yes, they absolutely do. You know, there's you know, while Kevin he's a little more mobile and can get out of the pocket and make some things happen, Nate's experience and knowledge on making sure everything goes smooth, you know, for all the other 10 offensive players. That's a difference that he has, you know, and so he brings that to the table. And I guess the other thing is, as far as throwing the ball, they're both, you know, they can both throw the ball adequately all over the field. So it really comes down to some of the intangibles there.
And did the bowl game have anything to do with giving somebody some momentum that helped?
No, it just kind of showed that Kevin can do it. You know, if Nate would have played in that game, it's not to say Nate wouldn't have done the same thing because he did a nice job through the first quarter. But Kevin just got hot, and so there was no need to pull it off.
You talk about a couple of the guys that I know you keep hearing a lot about, Naboofi and then also Payne, that may get a chance to play here right away, both of those guys.
Well, and Trevor Guyton.
Uh-huh.
I think Trevor Guyton has really made a strong showing inside. He's a big guy who's really quick, and so he really shows up quite a bit. Guyton, Payne, Kendricks, Naboofi, Josh Hill, all those guys, Mark Anthony, all those guys have made a really strong showing, and any one of them could play as freshmen on the defensive side of the ball. And then on the offensive side of the ball, obviously the receivers, and then Anthony Miller could very easily contribute as a freshman. And then the kicker. The kicker was perfect today as far as field goals down there, so he's another one.
How long will that last when we hit that thing? 46 or
Probably
something like that?
Probably 46.
Is there a battle right there for the
Absolutely.
place kicking and kickoff duties?
No question. Yeah, no question.
Can you talk about the goal line drill you did and maybe some of the things you liked or didn't like?
I like that both sides had success. It was very competitive. There were a couple walk-ins, but for the most part, it was very competitive down there. A lot of energy, excitement, good hitting, and so it was a good drill. I think the kids really pumped up for it.